Hello, I just wanted to update you guys on my hair situation. The other dye that I used, the Enrage Purple Plum, faded out finally to a acceptable purple. It was a little more light, but it was like a nice blue purple, so it was more towards the blue side, almost like a indigo, not like a purple that I wanted. And because it faded out enough, I figured that I might try the other dye that I bought, which was Beyond the Zone Pro Formula Color Jams Purple Passion, which looks like a lot more like a warmer purple. So I tried this today, and I don't know if it's noticeable. I mean, I can kind of tell the difference, but this is like a lot. It's a different purple. It's more like a warmer purple. The camera doesn't really pick it up as well, but it's a different purple. It's a lot more purple. This is right after I just dyed it a couple hours ago, so this is right after. It's a lot more purple than the other one. So I like this one a little bit more. We'll see how long it lasts, and it was less messy, and I don't know. I had like a better experience with this one than the Enrage. So I also recently I've been looking for like burgundy nail polish, and it's a little harder to find than I thought. I tried making my own, and I just mixed black with like a crappy red from like Forever 21, and it came out almost like brown. I had that on my nails for like a couple weeks, and it was alright. It was interesting. I might just throw the bottle out because I don't really like it a whole lot. And then I found this at Five Below. It's Wet n Wild Mega Blast, the salon nail color with the cool like manicure brush, and it's called Under Your Spell. I don't know, like it's actually really burgundy-ish. I just put it on my nails. It's pretty nice. I don't know. I like it. It's very oh, the bottle's broken. That kind of sucks. Yeah, the bottom of the bottle's like chipped and broken. I'm gonna cut myself. You have to put like a couple, I put like 4, I think, coats on it because it's very thin. It doesn't look like the bottle when you initially put it on. It's very like thin. It looks like crappy brown shimmery nail polish. So after a couple coats, it kind of looks a lot better. But yeah, happy with that. It's actually a really cool color, better than most. And yeah, so that was pretty neat. I also got these bad boys. So I've been wanting Doc Martens kind of for a while, and I've been talking to people that I know that have them. Oh, she messed up my nail. I've been talking to people that have them, and all I hear is like how uncomfortable they are when you first buy them. So I was a little like hesitant and nervous, and like thinking maybe I shouldn't buy them after all. Maybe it's a terrible idea because like I know they're good shoes, but everybody's like they're so uncomfortable. I have so many blisters from the first time I wear them, and blah blah blah. And I have really sensitive, like dainty feet, and I get blisters from everything, even like flats. I usually get like heel blisters and like on the back of my foot. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna get blisters from these, and I went to buy them on Amazon, or I went to look on Amazon, and these were like 108, I think, with free shipping and free returns. And if I was like, well, I don't want to just order a size. I almost ordered an 8, and then like have to ship it back, and it's gonna be really annoying, and I'll be disappointed. So let me just go try them on at the mall. I went to Journeys and tried I think a pair of these and a 7, and they only had 8s in the really tall ones, like the knee-high ones, which didn't fit on my calf for some reason, which my calves aren't like huge, so I was wondering like why. I mean, whatever. I had to like unloosen it before I could zip it up, and they fit in the foot, but like the ankle was like super baggy, and I was like, that doesn't feel right. Like I shouldn't have to. I don't know. It just didn't feel right. It felt like I was wearing oversized shoes, so I didn't get those, or I wasn't gonna get either, but I didn't like those. And then the 7 fit, but they were like super tight, like where the laces are, and it kind of felt uncomfortable. And I was like, well, the 8's too big, but the 7 doesn't like, I don't know, it's uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to buy shoes that are like too tight. I don't know, and like, will they stretch out? How long till they become comfortable? So I asked the girl who worked there, and she said that they are initially just tied at the laces, and if you wear them a couple times, they just totally loosen up. She goes, if you want, wear like thicker boot socks the first couple times you wear them, and you'll be fine. So my boyfriend, well, I was like, okay, I'll get the 7. And I didn't want the knee-high ones because I heard the zipper breaks all the time, and then you have to wind up, and you have to lace them, and that's a lot more laces, and I don't know, like, I've put these on a couple times, and like, tying it up's a pain. So I opted out for the like mid-length, I guess you could call it, mid-length ones. And my boyfriend bought them from Amazon, and they were $108 with free shipping. He has Amazon Prime, so they came within 2 days. So like a really big price cut from stores, like if you're going somewhere to buy them. I check on Amazon. Go somewhere, try them on, buy them from Amazon if you can. And they shipped. Nothing was wrong with them. Like, they fit great. And I'm not comfortable yet. They were tight at the laces, just like, they were at the store. But I was like, I'm just going to suck it up. I couldn't find any thick boot socks, so I just wore, like, regular socks. The first time I put them on, I was like, this is probably a bad idea. Like, I don't know if it's going to be nice. So I just tried them on, made sure they fit like they did in the store, and I was like, whatever, I'll take them off. I just put my shoes back on. And I wore these yesterday, all day, and they're weird to drive in because they're, like, super stiff. So, like, my other shoes have, I guess, more, like, flexibility in here, and they're really, like, stiff right now. So it was weird to drive in. But I wore them all day. I was pretty proud of myself. They definitely loosened up by the laces. And I know because they're leather that they'll just loosen up and conform to my feet. So yeah, these are a size 7. They don't make half sizes, so that's why I would say try them on. But they're really comfortable, and for some reason, if I knew I was getting these, I wanted some sort of like velvet to go with it, or like crushed velvet. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, thought that velvet would go nice with cool Doc Martens. So I went to the thrift store, and basically just like anything that was velvet caught my eye. I immediately looked at it, and there was a couple velvet dresses. One was too big. One was just like super old looking. Like, I'd have to do a lot of work to it, and I'm not in the mood for that. One was like a really pretty wrap dress, and it was like an olive color, but it was really long. I probably should have just bought it, but it was beautiful. But I kind of just wanted black or burgundy, or like even like a dark blue would have been okay. I found something in burgundy, but it was way too big, like huge, and it just was like awkward looking. I didn't find any like skirts or anything, which I was very shocked. I definitely want like a velvet skirt, but I couldn't find one. Although I do have a dress I wore for Valentine's Day. It's velvet and has a heart cut out in the back. The buttons are a little weird, but I do like that. It's just like no sleeves, so it's it's cold outside. But I do have that, so I could wear that. But I did find just a plain velvet black dress, and I was pretty okay with it. Very plain, nothing fancy at all. It has a square neckline, short sleeves, decent length, like nothing too short or too long. And it was like $7.99, so it wasn't where I go. They usually have Mondays and Thursdays are discount days. I think I went on like a Friday, so I didn't get any discount. But for $7.99, I sucked it up and I bought it. And I almost bought a plaid shirt to go with it, but I opted out just because I knew I had this one from Target. It's a men's, so it's actually kind of big on me, but it's comfy. So I just roll the sleeves up, and it's kind of long. But this is the dress. So as you can see, it just has like a square neckline. And it actually fits really, I didn't try it on, I just kind of bought it impulse buy. But it fits nice in the sleeves, like it's not tight. And I used to hate velvet dresses when I was little. My mom would always buy them for me, and I just didn't like the way they felt. I felt the inside felt weird, and I don't know, I didn't like them. But it's just like, I don't know, just a dress. Nothing fancy. And I don't know. But cute. Happy I bought it. I'm gonna shimmy over here. And I wore my burgundy tights. And I just have like black boot socks that I got from Target. I think they were like $5. They have like little speckles of color. And I'm wearing my plaid shirt with it. I don't know if I would tie it up or something. But instead of having a sweater or something, I don't know, I feel like grungy. It's comfortable though. I really like it. I wear it as like a jacket more than a shirt just because it's huge. But it's like so warm and like, not fleece. Yeah, fleecy, I guess. It's nice. Yeah. So yeah, my hair's all like dyed and whatever, and new boots and stuff. But I really like this dress. I hope I get to wear it a lot. We'll see. And then, I don't know, I put like plum, not that it matters, but I put like plum, oh my god, I'm having like a brain fart. Eyeliner, jeez. I put plum eyeliner on my top lid, and then just black and mascara and, you know, normal things. But I'm trying to get a lot of burgundy in my life. I have like one sweater, 2 dress shirts, these tights, I think that's it. And like the dress, the velvet dress, I just realized that I have still. I don't have a lot of burgundy. Now I have burgundy nail polish. I almost bought the Dr. Martens. I almost wanted them in the oxblood color, but I was thinking to myself, I always do this. I always want like some outrageous color. Then I typically either I'll get like a crazy color shoe or something and then never be able to wear it, or try so hard to wear it that it looks weird. So I wanted black combat boots anyway, so I was like, just get them in black. What's the point? Because I'm probably never going to wear them, or it's going to look weird. So yeah. But I don't know, that's really it. I haven't really done much of anything. Been working. I went to my graduation workshop, and I found out I will be graduating in the Prudential Center. It's pretty exciting. That's in May, so I have to wait till May. I don't get my diploma till April. And I've just been job searching. I have a temporary job for a few months. It's a job. Can't complain. But I was kind of just job searching on the internet. We'll see what happens. I sent out some emails for inquiries. Applied online somewhere. Got my confirmation number back, and they said that my degree matches the job description, that's a good thing, you know. Not that I'm applying for like a business position, but yeah, I'm trying to use my fine art degree for something instead of just having it. I want to be able to use it. So we'll see where that goes. And I am planning on going to PAX East in April 11th through the 13th. My boyfriend and I were planning to go to San Diego Comic-Con, but the way that they're doing it, they actually didn't do last time I checked, they didn't do pre-registration, and I haven't gotten any emails from them. So we're and there's no guarantee you're gonna get actual tickets. So this whole time we were basically just like praying we'll get tickets, and then planning our trip from there. But my boyfriend has to take a summer class, and it totally conflicts with the dates, so we actually won't be able to go, which is kind of upsetting. I was really looking forward to it, but it happens every year. Maybe next year we'll get lucky. And C2E2 was another possibility, but it's in such an awkward time. It's either in the end of April or beginning of May. I didn't really look, but I'm out of college. He's still in college. So he's probably either going to be taking finals or about to take finals, and for him to miss days, it's kind of a pain, and it's also a 12-hour drive. We went last year, and luckily I didn't have to drive, but I felt terrible that he had to drive like the whole way, and I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't even stay awake, to be honest. And then like 12 hours in the car, you get like anxious, and like your muscles like feel weird because you're like just sitting in a car seat for so long. It was fun, but I didn't really see any people that were going to be there that weren't there last year or that were interesting to me. But, you know, obviously the whole list isn't up yet. So, after going to a cool retro video game store in Clifton called Digital Press, New Jersey, I think I just put something on Instagram and somebody's like, oh, you know, my wife loves video games and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And she's like, oh, are you going to PAX? I'm like, wait, what? Like, I had no idea what it was. And I was like, no, but, like, I'll go check it out. So we came home, and I just Googled it, and I was like, oh, you know, in Boston, you know, that's really not that far, closer than Chicago. Let me go look at tickets. And it just said, like, sold out. So I was like, well, you know, when did tickets go on sale? I found out they went on sale October 24th, and they sold out within minutes. So I was like, well, that's kind of, that's out of the question. And I think the only places you can really buy tickets now, or if you find somebody that doesn't want them anymore through the forums, eBay, you can buy tickets. They're a little pricey. And the thing is, we need 2 tickets, not just one. And, you know, you have to buy 2 separate passes at different prices. There's, you know, I don't know, I just want to, like, get it all done at the same time. And StubHub, or I think it was StubHub, or Ticketmaster. One of those websites has tickets. When I originally looked, well, there was 75 from PAX, the website, but clearly they're sold out, so there are obviously going to be more. I think when I went to go check, they were like 100 and change, and I'm like, well, that's really not that bad, like, a little more than what they were, I guess, but whatever. I'll suck it up and pay the $120, we'll say it was. And we waited. I was like, okay, well, we'll look into it. Didn't worry about it. Go back the next day, and there's probably they sold, I think there were like 37 tickets available. The next day we looked at it, there were 36 or 35 tickets available, and the price totally went up, like, a lot more than what it was before. So probably only a few tickets were available at that price. So now we paid a little bit more, but whatever, it's cool. It's something different. I've never been to, like, something like this. I always thought of it as kind of, like, similar to E3, but I know it's not going to be. You know, I did a little bit of research. It's different and exciting. I know somebody who went, and the hours are really cool. They open at 10, both Friday and Saturday, and it's open till midnight. And then Sunday's like a typical day, 10 to 7. So it's going to be different, and I've never been to Boston. It's a 4 to 5 hour drive. It's way better than 12 hours, and a lot more doable. So we booked the hotel for 3 nights, and we have our PAX tickets. So now the only thing that we're going to do is work on costumes. So I will be doing more cosplay progress because I have to make costumes now. So just kind of like going back to what this was originally. I have ideas, but I'm not sure how things are going to pan out. I still have to figure out the mechanics of things, how I'm going to make things, the materials, the costs. Oh, excuse me. If it's a good idea or not, because it may seem like a great idea, and then when I go to start it, it may be the worst thing I've ever tried. So right now, the only things that I'm thinking about doing, I want to keep it relatively video game related, which you don't have to, I'm sure. People aren't going to be, crazy, but whatever. Since it's a video game convention, might as well. I actually wanted to and have been thinking about, no matter what convention we were going to go to, doing Peach's power-up for Super Mario 3D World, the boomerang suit. And this is actually a decent picture of what I'm going for. It won't really show up, but so you can see Malamars. Yeah, so that's pretty much what the costume looks like. That's a drawing from somebody. Very few pictures that I could find online, but that's like a pretty good representation. So yeah, I think the hardest part is going to be connecting the front of the turtle shell to the back because I want to make it one piece. The helmet, and I figure like the rest of it should go smoothly, I'm hoping. And the wig obviously is I have to find a wig. Because this hair is not going to work clearly, and it's not going to be a different color or fade out completely or grow by April. So that's one project. And I told Michael that if the costume went well on my end, that I would make him the Mario equivalent, which is just a color swap basically. So I'm hoping things go well. I mean, the spandex suit we could probably just buy, because I don't even know what I'm doing with spandex. So we'll see. And he wants to order and work on Scout Trooper armor. So I don't want to spend a lot of money, especially because I'm making one costume on armor, because armor is very expensive, and right now I'm not in the financial situation where I can spend money on armor. Plus I don't really know what I'm doing. So I do want to keep it like couple related. So there are some pretty interesting and cohesive tutorials on how to do a female Han Solo, which is doable. I hope things work out. Yeah, so I can sew to a point, so it shouldn't be too complicated, but I always think it's not going to be complicated, and it is. So that's always something, and then I'm not going to worry about a wig, whatever. Hair is hair. So there's that, and I might probably like a Chewbacca backpack or something. I think Han Solo's gun is on eBay for a well-painted one, like a really nice painted Han Solo gun is about $60. You can get a really crappy toy one for $20, but then you have to paint it. So I don't know, I have my options. I could obviously spray paint it and just paint it myself through references for $20. So that's, you know, another thing I have to keep in mind. Like, automatically I'm spending at least $60 on a gun, not counting the materials for the costume itself. There's a lot of components, and I probably want like a little Chewbacca with me or something. That'd be kind of cute. I could probably also wear one of my kigurumi one day. We do have an Animal Crossing cosplay that's like sort of done. I want to work on it a little bit more. I think half of it's in my trunk. Maybe make a new fossil. I have options, but I don't want to go too crazy because I do want to enjoy myself at the same time. Not that you don't, but whew. Oh, I got really tired. Yeah, so not that you don't enjoy yourself when you're dressing up, but it's like slightly more comfortable sometimes. I do like dressing up, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass. From experience, some things are heavy and awkward that you're not used to carrying, like if you have a backpack or something on your back, or something heavy that you have to carry, or even if it's not heavy, it doesn't have to necessarily be heavy, but you carrying it all day kind of just like puts extra weight in awkward places. So there's that. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do, and I start my like couple month job on Monday. It's 5 days a week, so I'm hoping I can save. I have to start paying my student loans. Hoping I can save money while buying materials, paying my student loans, and like living and eating and putting gas on my car. I'm hoping this works out. So yeah, I guess once I get more stuff together or buy my materials, I'll probably make another video because I only have February and March to make some costumes. And I really don't want to do what I did for New York and just kind of, not last minute, but like hastily put things together. I want to kind of like one step ahead of myself. So I might have to start making at least a turtle shell. I feel like that'll make me feel good about myself if I finish one thing. So yeah, once I get my materials together and I start doing things and figuring out things, I'll probably make another video. I don't know when exactly that's going to be. Like I said, because I start work and I don't know how that's going to pan out. I don't know if I'm going to have like a lot of extra time. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I hope everybody is having a good day, a good week, good month. And I hope to see you guys next time.